Hello my friends, happy holidays to you all. Whatever you're celebrating right now, I wish you a happy, healthy holiday season with love, blessings, peace, prosperity, and all good things. This is the Sun Woman, and I want to welcome you back to my channel if you are a subscriber, and if this is your first time stopping in, welcome to you. I do hope that you will subscribe to the channel. This was a very hectic December, so we didn't get the new moon readings up this month, but I am going to be doing on these videos a full moon reading. The full moon in Cancer is going to be taking place on December 25th on Christmas Day, and so I'll be doing a two card reading for you with the Tao Oracle deck, just looking at what you're leaving behind in 2015 and what you're going to be taking with you into 2016, okay? And then after that, for each of the signs, I will be doing a 7-card tarot reading, which is going to give us an overview of the key themes for the new year for 2016. Instead of doing a reading where I'm going by monthly, January, February, March, and so on, I'm doing a 7-card overview, which will really address what you're going to be leaving behind in the old year, what's opening up to you, and what you're opening up to you in the new year, key opportunities for the new year, key challenges, what a hidden concern may be, some deep wisdom from Spirit, and then the key theme of the new year. And I will top that off with a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, which is a great advice card and just message from Spirit. And I do appreciate all of your support throughout 2015. It's been a wonderful launch of my channel. I've received so much wonderful blessings and feedback. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. It's been a blessing to connect with so many people and to be able to read for so many clients, new clients for 2015. Thank you again for connecting with me and blessing me with your presence in my life. I do hope that you will stick around with me for the new year 2016. I'll be bringing a lot of new things, going to be doing some astrology reports and other good things for 2016. So this is going to be an exciting year for all of us, and I am certainly looking forward to it, and I hope you are as well. So thank you again to all of you. Again, these are going to be general readings for each of the signs. If you're interested in a personal reading, which is more specific for you and your questions or concerns, please go ahead and contact me on the link here in the information box. It will take you to my website and you'll be able to book a reading with me. I'm very flexible with my readings. I like to taper my reading to whatever your concern or questions are, whether it's a general reading, a love reading, money, career, job, family, spirituality, whatever it is that you need help with, I can go ahead and just taper that reading to help provide you with the information and the insight that you need, okay? So please, whatever you are maybe wrestling with at the end of 2015 and need some clarity on or enlightenment, let me help you. I'm at your disposal, okay? Thank you again. It's been a blessing. I wish you all happiness, peace on earth for this planet that we are all children on and that we are all responsible for. Let us bless the earth and those creatures on it, human and animals and nature alike. All right. Good things to all of you. Thank you again, and I wish you a wonderful end of 2015 and a happy new year. Hello Cancers, this is your reading for the full moon in Cancer and for your 2016 themes and trends. So this full moon in Cancer is all about you, okay? This particular full moon is yours, and it really bodes well for the stories that you want to tell about your life. It really is good for being recognized for your efforts, for your creativity, your individual creativity, and for you to really be out there and be seen, okay? So this is the time for you to get out there so that people know that you are here and what you have to offer. So you need to be as authentic as you can be. You want to be seen for who you really are and not worry about the world's expectations of you. The world really needs your authenticity. So this is your time. Your relationships need it, your future needs it, and you really need to be authentic to thrive. That's what's going to be happening for you in 2016. So let's go ahead and just pull 2 cards, and the 2 cards are going to represent what you need to leave behind in 2015 and what you need to take with you for 2016. Okay, this is for my Cancers. 2 cards. What is Cancer leaving behind in 2015, and what does Cancer need to take with her or him? Cancers. My beautiful Cancer. It's going to be a very emotional full moon for you also, because this, really highlights you. So you're going to be feeling very sentimental, very emotional. There's a really positive trine with Neptune, so your creativity is going to be highlighted. You're going, whatever connects you to your home, family, legacy that was left to you from parents, relatives, is really going to speak to who you are, and you're going to be using all of that past, all of your history, your family's history, to really speak through your own voice, using all of that as a platform. Okay, so let's see what you're leaving behind in 2015 from the Tao Oracle. We get the card number 53, development. So it looks like development has to do with a time-honored approach. So what has worked for you in 2015 is something that you need to leave behind, is what the Oracle is saying. There is, which has to do a lot with the past. So it's kind of keeping the past in your life, in your mind, in your heart, but now moving forward into, who you are, and creating a continuity from the past into the future. Gradual development, gradual progress. So you've made some progress in 2015. You've been able to build upon maybe your family's history, or maybe some connection to where you grew up, or again, very strong connection to the past. And slowly but surely you've been able to use those things as strength, and now you're being asked to move forward into the new year by taking what no longer worked, or what was not working, or what you don't need from the past, and now using what you do need and what did work for you from a time-honored approach, and moving forward with it. Okay, this wheel speaks to me. It's like the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot cards. So the wheel is continually moving. Time is continually moving. We have to always stay focused in the center of the wheel, so that whether the wheel is up or whether the wheel is down, we're still okay, because we know that time brings changes. We know that that the wheel of time keeps moving. We know that the seasons change, not only in the world but in our lives, and regardless of the changes that are going on around us, we have to stay centered in the center of the wheel, so that we can deal with and we can roll with whatever comes about in our lives. Okay, Cancer? And so that's 2015. Well, what are you bringing with you into 2016? Beautiful card. progress. And I love to see this card because this dancer, he's dancing his way into 2016. This is the message here. He's dancing his way into the future. He's making progress. This card talks about advancement, gaining recognition, appreciation, achievement, acceleration. There's that time, that idea of time accelerating. Things are going to be moving very fast for you. Steady gains and increased clarity. So all wonderful messages for what you need to take with you into 2016. Know that you're going to be making steady progress. Don't worry about anything, any delays or setbacks or, that you might perceive as obstacles, because know that in this new year, you're going to be making progress and building upon whatever you have set into motion, whatever time-honored traditions that have worked for you and that you've built upon. You're going to now make that name for yourself in 2016 by building on it and advancing forward through your own endeavors, not just your history and not just what others have done before you, but through your own blood, sweat, and tears. Perhaps maybe you have a family business that you've been in charge of, and you've been doing things the way that they've been done for many, many years, but you've had some really good ideas and you've changed things around, and you are now building upon the success that was created by your predecessors, and you're going to be moving things into the future with new ways of doing things, new ideas, new advancements perhaps in technology or methodology in doing things. Okay, so that's just an example. All right, so great messages there for you for what you're leaving in 2015 and what you're taking with you into 2016. Let's go ahead and do the 7-card tarot reading, which we'll see how it builds upon those messages. So this reading is going to say more about what you're leaving behind in the old year, what you're going to be opening up to in the new year, your key opportunity for the new year, your key challenge for the new year, your hidden concerns, and then a deep wisdom or advice from Spirit, and then your key theme for the new year. So let's go ahead, and this is for Cancer. And what is this 2016 message for my Cancers? And again, keep in mind, you're going to be moving into 2016 under the influence of this full moon in Cancer. So, there's going to be a lot of sentimentality, and you're going to be asked to really analyze what means security for you and what is giving you a false sense of security, and be ready to let that thing or those things go as well. Okay? And this is for Cancer. 7 cards. We've got the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, wow, the 3 of Cups reversed, the 10 of Cups reversed, oh my goodness, the 10 of Pentacles, and I'm going to pull a card from the bottom of the deck on that. The, what's the next card? The 8 of Wands reversed. And your key theme, the 2 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, lots of cards, lots of Cups cards here, Cancer. And you are an emotional sign. You're about emotion. You're about connecting deeply with the people around you, nurturing the people around you. So it makes sense to me that the themes for 2016 are going to align themselves, with those themes of emotion and deep connection. A lot of Cups cards, so let's go through it. What are you leaving behind in the old year? Well, 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is a leaving things behind card, moving on to something else. You may be leaving a relationship. You may be leaving something that you invested time and energy in. Again, possibility that You are, leaving some type of situation that was connected to your family behind. You may be moving from where you have lived your entire life, or moving from a house that you raised your children in, something connected again to family, and moving on to something else. This is a good move for you. This may have happened because this is in what you're leaving behind in the old year. This may have already happened for you, okay? And this was a necessary thing. This was a necessary change in your development, in your spiritual development, in your life path, okay? So, whenever we move on to something else, you see the cards there, Three of Cups upside down, which can represent, the pain of separation, the pain of moving away from what was familiar to us. There are Two of Cups here that are balanced, which talks about gaining balance, okay? And, neither being wrong or being right, just being necessary move. And then we have the Three of Cups, which are good, wonderful blessings to come, emotional blessings to come, okay? So that's what happened in 2015, what you are leaving behind. What are you opening up to in 2016? Well, this is the Nine of Cups, Cancer, and this is the Wish Come True card. Anytime you see this Nine of Cups, something that you have held dear to you, something that you have hoped for, wished for, worked for, invested time and energy in, it is coming to you in 2016. I can't wait to hear from my Cancers to find out exactly, what happens and what they were hoping for in 2016, because I want to know, what comes up for you. But this is a beautiful card. Again, we have lots of cups here, 4 cups, 2 pentacles, and 1 wand. And so for me, this is talking about emotional situations. So you may be entering into a relationship that is going to be the one that you've always hoped for. You may be meeting someone who is going to fulfill all of the things on your list, fill all of your cups here, okay? And, open, what this message is saying to you is open up to whatever this blessing is that's coming to you. Open yourself up to it, because it's going to be a wish fulfillment time. That's really good news for you, Cancer. And again, strong emotional connection to whatever this is. So knowing that whatever you left behind, it was the right thing to do, because it was the 8. That's what you left behind. The 9, which is the next level on your development, the next number in the cycle, is what's coming true and what's coming to you. The key opportunity, well, we have the Three of Cups reversed. And Three of Cups for me is always a happiness, celebration, parties, blessings. It could represent the birth of a child. It could represent, just gatherings and engagement. This is an opportunity, emotional opportunity that's going to be coming to you. Now, in the reversed position here, what it says is that something wonderful is coming. Your wish is coming true, but don't overdo it. Okay, whatever it is, and whatever you're going to be experiencing, try not to overindulge, whether it's hanging out, partying, don't drink too much, don't eat too much, don't party too much, whatever that means for you. Be very temperate in your actions, because, the world looks like it's going to be your oyster in 2016, and you want to make sure that you remain balanced so that you don't put yourself, your health in jeopardy, others in jeopardy. Practice safe sex. This is a very important message also with that Three of Cups is concerned. So just be careful. Know that, have a wonderful time. Enjoy socializing, friends, gatherings, getting together with people that you haven't seen in a long time, enjoying yourself. Just make sure that you are careful and temperate while you're doing that, okay? And then your key challenge of the new year, well, this is the Ten of Cups. 10 of Cups reversed. Another beautiful, beautiful card. You've got that 8 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. In the challenge position, it's along the same theme, that a lot is going to be presenting itself to you. listen, Cancer, it looks like your cup is going to run over. Your cup runneth over in 2016. Make sure that when you get what you want, that you don't take it for granted. That's what the Ten of Cups says to you. When you are, your cup is running over here with all of the things that you wished and hoped for, make sure that you don't take for granted these blessings, because these are blessings. Always blessings, and these are things that that Spirit has found us worthy to bring into our lives. Make sure that you remain worthy to accept all these good things, okay? The Ten of Cups also can talk about, in the reverse position, it can talk about maybe some type of stress or upset as far as family is concerned. So again, my Cancers, family is the center of your life. Your family connections are the core of who you are. Be careful in your relationship with your family members, of maybe some bickering or emotional upset over emotional expressions. Make sure that you stay balanced. Take a deep breath before you say something. Count to 10 before you react. Because there could be a possibility of the challenge of overreacting, and that's why these cups are all upside down. Your Ten of Cups is, complete happiness and joy. In the reversed, it's, well, I have complete happiness and joy, but I messed it up because I said something that wasn't smart, or I hurt someone's feelings who I love very much. So make sure that you are careful in your expression to your loved ones in this new year, okay? Don't want to spoil a good thing. So now your hidden concerns, and the cards that come up here are the Ten of Pentacles reversed and the Magician. So I feel like you are in a position where prosperity is coming into your life, where you are going to be blessed, not only on an emotional level, this Ten of Cups and all the other Cups cards, but financial success also coming through. I mean, you can see I shuffled these cards, so these are cards that have come up for you, and again, these represent trends, possibilities, a lot of really good cards. So there is some karmic reward that's coming to you in 2016 for my Cancers. Make sure that you, as I said, don't overspend. Make sure that whatever blessings that come to you, that you are sharing them, and you are distributing your blessings amongst those who you love. Make sure that any windfalls, financial windfalls, that you are putting money aside. You're putting it into savings. You're investing it. Make sure that you are doing something with it so that it will be there for posterity, for your children, your children's children, okay? The Ten of Pentacles is family wealth. It is family security, long-term security. So with the Magician next to it, the Magician, of course, we know is that all-powerful, all-knowing manifester. That's the word that came to mind. That's what I'm going to say. It may or may not be a word, but that's what it is expressing here. The Magician has the power, has the knowledge, and has the skill to make things happen, to make miracles happen. That looks like it's going to be affecting your financial situation. So make sure that your actions, that your decisions, you are using all of the knowledge. The Magician has a cup, which is emotional strength, an emotional connection. He has a wand, which is good business sense, okay, practical sense. You have the Pentacle, which is good investment ideas, getting information and knowing what you're investing in. The Magician also has the Sword, which talks about swift action and knowing when to take decisive action. Okay, so you have all the tools that you need to manifest this financial success, along with the other blessings that are coming into your life. Make sure that you're making the decisions that are not just for immediate gain, but that are going to affect you down the line in many years, your investment, your retirement, your child's, college fund, you know, your grandchildren's, you know, bank account that you might set up. Keep these things in mind and act on these things as well, while you are also taking care of your immediate financial concerns, whatever bills, responsibilities that you have right now, okay? And then we have the Eight of Wands reversed, and this particular card is coming up in the area of the advice from Spirit, the wisdom that is being, you know, your advice card from Spirit. Eight of Wands reversed talks about swift action. Now, in the right, you know, in the upright position, it talks about progress, perhaps travel, things happening very quickly. So you get an idea, you act on it, and it's a success, okay? Communications, emails, text messages, you know, important letters coming to you, FedEx, UPS, you know, messages through the mail, phone calls coming through. So there is some type of information that's going to be coming through to you, messages that are going to help you make progress. You need to be ready to act on those things when you receive them, okay? Eight of Wands reverse can talk about either acting too quickly or not acting in a timely manner. So you've got to figure out what this is. When you get an inkling or you get a message or you get some advice, timing is going to be everything with the Ace of Wands. Also, again, the Ace of Wands has to do with perhaps taking trips. You may need to travel in order to make some progress this year. So be willing to get on a plane or drive or whatever you have to do to take advantage of new opportunities that may be presented to you this year, okay? But make sure everything is in order, make sure your car is in good shape, check your tires, your engines, double check your plane tickets, make sure you've got your wallet, passport, make sure all these things are in order. We're going to have a few Mercury retrogrades this year, so, you know, you don't want to you know, have that throw you off in a period of time that is really promising so much success for you. Make sure that everything is order, check and double check everything that is in relation to travel, communications, and movement in your life this year, okay? And then the Two of Pentacles is the outcome card, which is your general theme of the new year. And this is a great card because this is, again, a financial card. It talks about balancing things. You're going to be juggling, Cancer, okay? You're going to be juggling at least two things, maybe more. It might be home and family. It might be family and work. It might be two jobs. You might end up working two jobs here. You're going to have to juggle that against your, you know, family responsibilities. You may be making two investments that could possibly pay off. The Two of Pentacles, you know, talks about keeping things in balance. So there may be two projects this year that have the potential of getting, being very successful. So that you'll need to keep things focused, okay? You may be juggling other responsibilities. You know, you may be juggling investments. You may have, you may need to be in two places at one time, okay? So you may have business where you are living and you may have business in another town. Again, interesting that Eight of Wands coming up. So I feel like travel is definitely, so you may be having to go back and forth. So definitely there is the theme of two in your life. That's going to be important. And balance, financial balance, balance your checkbook, balance your bank account, okay? Again, very strong themes for you for 2016. Financial balance and balancing your life in general is going to be an important theme for you for 2016. And again, with all of this emotional stuff going on, all these rich emotional connections and deepening of emotional ties, along with you sitting down and really looking at your financial picture. You're going to have to balance your practical concerns with your emotional concerns. And you know what? That's not a bad thing, because we do that every day on some level. And with a reading like this and blessings like this that are coming through for you, that the least that you will need to do is keep things in balance. You know, you really are open for good things right now. Just stay on course and keep your equilibrium, as you know, the sky is opening up and raining wonderful things down on you, Cancer. Okay, and you know, again, a astrological theme is that you're going to be on a learning curve in 2016. So when you're going to be partnering with people, you're going to be working hard, and your partnerships with the right people, whether that's love, marriage, business, they're going to help you expand your influence on the world. Definitely the possibility of a career breakthrough by the end of the year. So this Two of Pentacles, again, could be 2 jobs and you needing to make decisions about which one you're going to take. Okay? All right. So great reading there, Cancer. And let me just pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck and see what the Oracle says as a final word for you, for your possibilities for 2016. What's the message, Spirit, from the Wisdom of the Oracle for my wonderful Cancers? Let's go ahead and, you know what, I'm going to pull this card off the bottom because that was peeking out. All right. All right, so now, you know, this is an interesting card because the 5 card, this is a card called Orphaned. Now, what I want to say to you about this, and I'm understanding exactly why this card came up, because I feel like many of my Cancers right now are sitting here and saying, you know, I went through so much in 2015. Felt alone, felt like I had to go out on my own, that perhaps the family connections that were important to me, I really had to detach myself from people. Perhaps I lost someone. You may have lost a parent in 2015, or someone who was like a parent to you, you know, a mentor. So, you know, this resonates very strongly with what I was saying to you about that 8 of Cups. There are 3 cups here, and that's the sadness, the loss of someone or some situation. However, you must open yourself up to know that despite these feelings that you have of loss, my Cancers, you may be mourning someone. You may be mourning, figures in your life who passed away years ago, but you're still feeling that loss. You're still feeling like an orphan. Know that it's okay. It is okay to still mourn those who were so important in your life. It's okay to still feel, you know, their absence. However, for you to live a happy and healthy life on an emotional level, on a spiritual level, on a physical level, it's important for you to understand that you are a child of the Creator, okay? And we are brought to this world by our parents, but ultimately the Spirit and the Creator is the parent of us all. So whether those people who gave birth to you or created you are in your life or no longer in your life, whether you lost them or whether you needed to detach yourself from them, understand that Spirit is your ultimate mother, father, and that will always carry you through. okay, will always be there to support you if you open yourself up to that support. Look again at the blessings here that are waiting for you, Cancer, okay? And know that regardless of what you've been through and what you have needed to walk away from or what you've lost in 2015, Spirit has some wonderful, wonderful gifts to bring to you to make up for, on some level, what you may have lost, okay? And, you know, you may have experienced some kind of identity crisis or feeling that you no longer belong in a place or in a situation or with people that you were with before. You know, we're all meant to have connections with other people, with our families, our society, and culture. No man or woman is an island, and it's important to recognize that being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is that you need to find where you fit, okay? And be true to your core truths, to your values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before, and you need to find a new situation. There's that Eight of Cups. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging, says the Spirit, and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. And you know what, my Cancers? This is what I feel you've already done, and you are now moving to a place of infinite blessings and goodness and love and prosperity in your life. So the Spirit understands that, recognizes that, and you are in the path that you are supposed to be on. Keep moving forward, knowing that you are a child of the Creator. All right, my beautiful Cancers, thank you so much for taking your time with me, and I do appreciate you all. And again, I wish you blessings, peace, all good things, and all wishes coming true for you in 2016. Many blessings to you. Namaste.